Welcome back, everybody. This is RAF 204 with.
Uh,
Oh, damn, you mad loud. All right. And we are back, guys. It's been a while. It's been a while. We've been, well, I've been, what you been doing, V, lately?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Wasting, brain rotting. They usually,
Yeah, I've been playing some video games, finishing up. I just finished a couple days ago. I finished Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment, and the other day I finished Guardians of the Galaxy. Pretty good too. Uh, Solid games. Especially Guardians of the Galaxy. You can get that shit on a good deal, $5, $10, I think it is on Steam, and it goes on sale on PlayStation and Xbox all the time. Very good game. If you played Avengers and you think that it's the same as Avengers, it's not. It's made by the same people, but it's not the same game. Guardians of the Galaxy was way better than the Avengers. That's why the Avengers doesn't exist anymore. But if it's a solid pickup, if you can get it on a good sale. If you're on Nintendo, Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment. That'll hold you down for that Zelda feeling, being in that world. Until they announce something for Zelda's 40th anniversary, which is this month, I think it is. So we're gonna hear something this month with Zelda. So yeah, that's what I've been doing, and then playing a lot of Arc Raiders with V, a little bit with V, a little bit with more of my friends, and yeah, so here we're here to talk about we're here to talk about Arc Raiders, man. This is our, like, our first official review for a game. We're gonna do more.
joined.
Yeah, we're gonna do more reviews. But these are our thoughts, and I think I played over 100, and I don't even know how much I got on Steam. 170, 160 hours in this game. So I can definitely tell you what's what. Um, I don't know if
Can you?
I don't know if V played a lot of it. V, how much hours you got on that?
About 50.
Yeah, okay. So that's good enough.
Yeah.
I think if you pass 50, you kind of know what you're getting yourself into, and
Nah,
it's
it's
fun.
just, it also depends on what do you do there. Because, you got 150 hours and you still don't know half of the features that get this game have.
No, I know
So,
the features. I just ignore it, man. I just really ignore it. But let's get
yeah,
down to it.
sure.
Let's get down to it. Let's get down to it. Our points. Let's start with Let me see. Let's start with the guns first. What do you think about the guns?
I mean, designs are shit, honestly. I don't give a shit. They look like fucking trash and no distinction. It's almost like they remind me of those pipe guns from Fallout 4, which
Yeah,
is absolutely I'm not gonna say anything, but probably the worst design ever created in a video games. Because those guns, I mean, I guess in a Fallout 2, those guns are supposed to be like handmade, basically, because
yeah.
it's a apocalyptical situation and people making their own guns, pipe guns or whatever. But still, they look like ass. I mean, in real life they look like ass too, so it's
How do
not
you
the prettiest
feel?
guns.
How do you? Because you play a lot of first-person shooters. How do you? How do you feel about the control of the gun? Like when you're shooting, do you feel like you have a lot of, I don't
Yeah,
know,
the
like
gunplay
fluent for
is
you?
fine. It's very much decent. One of my friends said that it's like a highlight, if anything,
Oh,
of the
okay.
game. And yeah, the shooting, the way you shoot, the way you recoils, the hit scans, whatever, everything is well made here in that sense.
Yeah, I think the gunplay is really good. I like it a lot. Um, I like the guns. I like everything. I haven't gotten every single gun. I've been mostly, uh, like ever since I've like when I play by myself, all I do is look for blueprints. That's all I do. But yeah, the guns are very good. My favorite is the anvil and the what's the other gun? Oh, and the shotgun, of course. Because when the enemies get close, you pull out that shotgun, you're good to go when the
Anvil is the
enemies.
revolver, by
Yeah,
the way.
anvil. Yeah, the anvil is a revolver. That one. So I use that a lot. So I finally got the blueprint for that gun. I was so fucking hyped. What else? Oh yeah, and the shotgun. And what was the one that you made me buy? You made me buy.
The a hole cracker, it's called. It's a
Yeah,
gun
yeah.
for specifically the
That's a
mouse
shotgun though, right?
PVE.
The shotgun.
Nope.
Oh, it's not a shotgun. Oh, okay. I
It's
barely
just
use that
it's
gun.
almost like a rocket launcher. It's a sniper technically,
Oh
probably
yeah,
with
yeah.
the heavy ammo.
It uses the heavy. Yeah, right. Yeah, so as far as guns, I think they nailed it. I'm hoping, I mean, soon they will get new guns. I heard that they have a roadmap that they're gonna have way more stuff coming up, more new maps, new guns, new enemies. So I'm looking forward to that. All right, let's that was guns. Let's move on to, oh, you have any special your favorite gun? What would you use the most? I see you using the anvil
Um,
more too, right?
yeah, the revolver. I guess it's very powerful. It's like a, if anyone, I doubt though. It's only console refugees listen to this shit. But if you played any of the real games, like a CS, it's basically like a deagle. It hits hard, hits slow, but if you land your shots, it's pretty fucking good.
All right, cool, cool, cool. All right, all right. Let's talk about graphics and also like internet connection and all that stuff. What do you what do you? Because I got a lot to say about the internet connection and the
Yeah,
graphics. What do you think about the
sure.
graphics first of all? Like gameplay wise, the graphics and the gameplay, both of them together. Actually, what do you think?
Yeah, decent graphics, I guess. I've seen a couple of places where it kind of, they clearly put a lot of effort into optimization and how it the performance of the game. So I assume a lot of systems will run this game fairly decently, and it does have a DLSS. So in that sense, it's quite decent. But yeah, nothing. It's pretty game. Nothing too crazy. But at this point, every game is decently
Any
looking at
have you
this
encountered
moment.
any glitches?
Yeah, I did some missing textures, some buggy textures, I guess. I mean, some bugs I heard,
Yeah, yeah,
my friends used to abuse it. Because there's a vaulting system in this game. You can basically go into the textures, vault yourself in a texture, and
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what people used to do. And a lot of like flying stuff, objects, but it's your usual stuff. Nothing too game breaking, I guess.
For me the same. Graphics is amazing. I think, yes, I have the same experience as you with pop-up textures and all of that, and the connection, internet connection was like, even though they do a good job with reconnecting you as soon as the connection just comes off. um, I like that about them because there's a lot of games, once you get disconnected, you're done. You go back in the lobby and you're done with that with that run. But this game actually puts you right back where you left off, which I like. But I'm hoping that they, I mean, could fix those problems. But gameplay and overall of everything when it comes to graphics and the environment that you're in and the maps, they're all amazing. They look great. I can't wait for the new maps. I have stopped playing it because I've been focusing on the next game that I need to finish. um but yeah, I'm just waiting like everybody else for the next for the next thing. But yeah, graphic wise, pop-ups, glitches, a lot of glitches. And I'm hoping they do a lot of updates. They do every like freaking week. They have a new update, and I don't know what it is, but they just keep updating and updating. So hopefully they're fixing these little problems that the game has when it comes to a lot of glitches and all these errors with internet connection and all of that. But because I have very good internet here, and all the games that I played, this is the only one that gave me the most problems when it comes to connecting. The last time I played, I was like, what the hell is going on? Like, it was just consistently disconnecting and connecting back, connecting back. I'm thinking it was my internet, but it's not because I'm using my phone. I have more people in my house using internet, and they're fine. Everything is fine. I got the highest speed, so it's not that. But yeah, so it definitely has to be the game. Other than that, gameplay wise and graphics, very very good. The gameplay with the loadout and all of that. What do you think about the loadout and all the looting and all
Yeah, I
that?
mean, I assume it's a very much generic extraction formula. You get your stuff, you get your items, you get your stash. I mean, nothing special, I guess. I mean, I assume also well, what do you mean? I assume the only, I guess, extraction game that I played besides, I guess, this one was the Dark and Darker. I haven't
Yeah,
played the Escape to Fort Darker, but it's in Dark and Darker. It's like exactly the same system with the rarity, with the loadouts, whatever.
yeah. I
It's all
like
the
I like
same,
the loadout.
and it's fine.
Yeah, me too. I like the loadout. I think it's fine too. I think it's great. if anybody knows me very well when it comes to video games, they know that I don't play live service games like that. That's not my thing. I played Helldivers, I've played this, and I played there's one more game there that I played that was live service and all of that stuff. But other than that, I normally do not play live service games. It's not my thing. Oh yeah, and I played Fallout with you, Fallout 76. Um,
Yeah,
other than that, Fallout 76 was only the only one that I kind of like playing inconsistently, and it doesn't bore me at all. Um, I did get bored of Helldivers immediately. Like after the first month of playing Helldivers, I kind of got bored because I felt that it was repetitive. It was just kept doing the same thing over and over. I didn't feel that we were doing we were progressing or doing anything differently. We would go to different maps and everything, and different outcomes will come of the game, but it wouldn't be like something that I would be like, wow. It would just be like, oh, well, that was fun and everything. We had our fun with Helldivers, but it kind of ran its course. Where this game is also kind of running its course now. I was having a blast the first few weeks of playing this game. Like, bro, I couldn't stop playing it. I was on my Steam Deck all the time. I was on my PC all the time playing this thing and and I got obsessed with looking for blueprints, and looking for the blueprint that I wanted, which was the anvil blueprint. Once I got that, I felt a relief, and I felt like, yeah, that's it. I guess that's it. But other than that, the game is very addictive when it comes. If you set your mind with like, I want to kill all these enemies, and I want to look for all these blueprints, and I want to complete all the blueprints, then yeah, the game is exciting. You look for, you give yourself a goal in the game. That's what I did. I was like, I'm gonna start looking for all the blueprints, any blueprint that I could find.
I
That
mean
was
that's the
just
thing. That's all with all games like that. But
yeah.
yeah, in this game, I guess there's just so many things to do, like goals like that. So it's easier to do that.
Yeah. So with this game, yeah, like that. Um, the customer, I mean the creative, like this guy was creating his character. That was cool. It's all right. It's not nothing out of the ordinary. They just kept it simple, I guess. Yeah, V looks like an old man in the game.
Yeah, and Rafi looks like his wife.
The fuck? I don't. My wife. I'm not look like a girl, you idiot.
Yes.
But other than that, like, yeah, the shops are pretty cool too. I like the shops. They always got stuff. I don't like the fact that they run out of things, because you can't, like, if I have the money to buy it, they should always have it. Like in Ghost Recon, you could always go to the shop and buy whatever the hell they have and whatever you need. So that's a lot of things there, and I'll bring that comparison up in a little bit where it comes to Ghost Recon Breakpoint in this game. But other than that, yeah, gameplay and the graphics are really, really good. Let's talk about the enemies. What do you think about the enemies, B?
Well, I suppose
Besides,
there's
besides other players, we're not talking about other players. We're talking about the
yeah,
enemies
there's
first.
two types of enemies:
Yeah,
players and
yeah.
not
Let's talk
players,
about
I
first.
guess.
Let's talk about the arcs.
Yeah, well, I guess right. That's what they call the mobs that you have to, those are the how you say the placeholders, so you have something to do besides just killing other players.
Yeah,
But yeah, but they are fun, I guess. Yeah, that they are very much like something to do, I guess, instead of just looting and killing other players. And yeah, they are cool design. They have like a very how you say it,
they're all kind of
multi-part.
unique per se. Though.
Yeah, they have a very how you say it, like like a limb system almost, that every limb and every piece can be shot from them. So
Yeah.
depends on the way to shoot them. They if it affects them differently, have a
Hmm.
different effect. So it's kind of interesting like that. And yeah, obviously, you are incentivized to do that because they have materials that you need in them.
Yeah.
But and yeah, they could be very dangerous also because of how they, I guess,
Which one? First of
because of
all,
their
which
AI.
one? Which one is your favorite? Do you have a favorite?
Um,
Or do you have a pain in the butt one like me? I don't have a favorite. I just have a pain in the butt one.
yeah, I don't know. I guess Spider is cool. He jumps.
The tick. Yeah,
Yes, the
yeah,
big spider.
yeah. Oh, the big spider. You're talking
Yeah.
about the? It's not the bison. It's the Forgot the name of the other one. But yeah, I know what you're
Yeah,
talking about. The Leaper,
yeah,
right? The
yeah. I'm
Leaper.
sure.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, he's a pain in the ass. For me, I would say the Rocketeer is my worst enemy in the game. I cannot stand the Rocketeer. Thank God that I killed him. That was one of the achievements that I had to do. I killed him by myself. I kind of got stuck in a corner with him, and he didn't move, and I just kept shooting and shooting and shooting, and he just didn't move. Um, yeah, look at the screen. Look at the screen. The glitch on that one. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like this is what I'm talking about. The glitching.
the
Um,
animation glitches like that. There's plenty.
yeah, but yeah, the Rocketeer was crazy. The Hornet and the Wasp. Oh my God, those guys are such a pain in the ass, yo. And the Fireball, bro. I cannot stand the Fireball. The Fireball is like, I can't say how many times that I got into a room and I looted a whole bunch of stuff, and the Fireball just came in and just messed up my whole gameplay. Like, just messed up my whole run. Like, yo, I did everything I could, ran around him, shot him, everything, yo, and he just messed up my whole. A lot of times I was looting, I found some good stuff, and
Yeah,
boom.
fireball is basically like anti console enemy. You know, if you're playing the consoles and they have a little small attention spam, that's it. It's your worst
Yo,
enemy. You know.
such a pain in the ass, bro. And especially when they freaking come out of left field, like you think the coast is clear, and they just come out of left field, boop, and you're like, what the? And you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, they might unironically they might actually like spawn like out of thin air,
Yeah,
right
bro.
behind
It's
you.
like the coast looks clear. I've always like do that. I always walk around, make sure coast is clear before I start looting. Okay, coast is clear. Oh, there's a couple. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, everything is coast is clear. All right, let me go. Let me start looting now. And next thing you know, I'm like, what the hell's that? Or you hear the fire, and I'm like, oh, I start running around like crazy. But a lot of times, yeah, I went down because of that. What do you think about? What do you think about the down system? Like when you go down, do you think that's fair? Do you think that we should have like a self revive, at least one? Do you think they should
No,
bring that into the game, or you think that's good?
no, that's too casual. You know, that's some console bullshit. Even though this game is pretty much console game through and through, but but that's the thing, because how do you if you add something like this, you have to account for economy and how much it should cost, how rare it should be, and in that sense, it's kind of hard to choose because if take a new player and a player who has have been playing already, obviously it's gonna be a big disadvantage to a new player because every player that's already been playing have one by
Yeah,
default basically. So it's kind of like hard like that. And also the how expensive should it be like super rare or super not rare? Because if it's super rare, then even the players who have been playing would would consider just saving for it later or something, so it wouldn't
hmm
even really make it that difference like that, and then only increase the power creep in that. So it's kind of a complicated problem, but usually in general, probably just you probably shouldn't have it. The best thing they did, they probably accounted for that, is have a what was it they call it, defibrillator. It's
yeah.
basically something that someone else can use on you instead of you using it on yourself like
I
that.
do
So
like
that's a
I do like the Mach 3 Survivor, where remember what I told you that you can actually make, if this is one thing that really pisses me off with the game, is that when you're down you can't look at the map. Like that, I really don't like that. Like, why can I not look at the map? What if I want to know where I'm going? If I'm down, I could probably make it to the extract. If I had like a way to pinpoint where the extract is, and I could just try to make it there, because I do have the MK Survivor does give you a chance. You don't die if you don't waste a lot of stamina. Your health goes back up, so you can crawl to the extract, or maybe bump into a raider that helps you and gets you back up. Yeah, at least you have a chance. But if you're gonna give me the chance to crawl and go I mean, at least try to make it to an extract, I can at least look at my map. I just want to look at the map. I don't know why they don't let you do that. Like that. That's just
obviously.
dumb to me. It really
Obviously,
is.
if the balance changes, because it'll be too convenient for you to just get down and like that and just
Yeah, but I'm not gonna.
go
I'm
to
not
Google
saying let me.
Maps and,
I'm
and, and
not.
get
I'm
the
not.
directions to the closest fucking
I'm not. I'm not.
exit. You know.
I'm not saying let me change my weapons. Let me put something on. Let me put something. Let me stash something in my pocket. No, I'm not saying none of that. I don't want to look at that. I just want to look at the map. right? Because everything else would be unfair. But if you could at least look at the map to see where you are and see where the extract is, and just pinpoint it, like that'll be mad helpful. But yeah, I guess like whatever. Like it's just dumb because you're giving me something that helps me crawl and survive, right? But I can't use it like as to its full potential because I can't look at the map or know where the hell the extract is. Because the only thing, though, I think the only reason that they gave you this option was because okay, here's a chance for you to either wait for someone to revive you, or make it to the extract before the time runs out. And then if now you're giving me that option with the MK Survivor, then they at least should have given you the option of looking at the map at least with that on with the MK on. If you don't have the MK, then that's a different story. But if you have that installed and you're playing with it, then I think that that should be one of the perks of the MK, that you can look at the map and see where the next extract is or whatever. Or maybe one of your friends are somewhere in the map and they tell you, "I'm right here. Come over here," and then you go to them. You're gonna take 3 years to get there, but but you'll get there crawling. Um, that was one of my pet peeves, or my picking, that I think that they should just fix that. But other than that, this game has a bright future when it comes to the roadmap that we just saw, whatever. Okay, so now let's talk about PvP and PvE, the system of those two things, which is the biggest, I think, the biggest thing in this game when it comes to both. I'm gonna let V talk first, and then I'm gonna say my thoughts. What do you think about the PvP and the PvE system that they have in place in this game?
Yeah, there's nothing. I mean, yeah, there's nothing really to talk about because that's an extraction shooter. It has to have a PvP. There's no. Well, there is. I guess honestly, I actually played one of the games. Maybe I should make a review at some point. It's called Hole. It's basically a single player extraction shooter,
Oh, okay,
and
single
it's kind
player.
of it's very fun like that. But that's the thing. This is, we're talking about here, big multiplayer company game making money situation, so we gotta have involved, you know, multiple players like that. Point is that yes, this is the genre, and so you have to deal with it. Matter of fact, you like it that you have mobs to kill while you killing each other, because well, usually all the games have, but I think. Take again Escape for Tarkov. Again, I haven't played it, but I think there's like much less mobs, I guess, or how you say, like PVE enemies to kill compared to humans. But in general, yeah, that's the whole premise of the game, premise of the genre. So you have to deal with it. Yeah, I know, So some people are, console players, and they just, and they just bad, at playing video games. And well, guess what? Get good, or stop playing the game. It's simple answer like that. So in that sense, there's no argument to be saying that, oh, they shouldn't have that, or why people killing me, and blah blah blah. Well, guess what, people who kill you are just like you, they're just better than you in that sense. So if you're dying to a people, then you're just bad,
Yeah,
and this is the PvP focus, well, PvP focused game first, I guess, in that sense. So yeah, it's just something, yeah, that you have to deal whether you want it or not.
yeah,
You can go to play your Ubisoft or whatever, whichever you want, the single player games like that. This is a multiplayer game with the people in it, so deal with it.
yeah, yeah.
That's my opinion.
And what do you think about the whole, they put you in a lobby when you play nice with others, they start putting you, the algorithm finds out that you want to play more PvE, so it puts you in a PvE map, per se, where everybody's friendly and whatever. And then if you
Well,
shoot a lot of people, it's the opposite. They put you in the PvP lobby where this people are just like you, shooting other arcs. I mean, shooting other
well,
raiders and
well.
wanting
That's
to play that kill shoot on sight type of deal. Do you
I
think
guess
that's a good system?
that's a cute compromise yes. I think it's a decent, very well. I mean, it's quite, I don't know. I mean, it's a good system, but I guess, and the fact that they been so clear about it is also, I guess, kind of fine like that. It
Yeah,
probably should be an option. Honestly, you can. I mean, like maybe in the game where you can choose to do that, but
I
obviously
think
it's gonna
so.
get
I think
oh,
so.
no, no,
Yeah.
no, I don't think so. Because guess what? It's gonna get abused like that. Because obviously those people who want to shoot some people gonna go to lobbies where people don't shoot and just gonna shoot each other. Because one of the fun part, not that you know, because you're so bad, of killing people is that is
I'm
killing
not bad at
people who
killing
are.
people. I just don't want to do it. But whatever. Go
Nah,
ahead.
it's
I'll say my part next. But go ahead.
it's all good. Don't worry. You'll have time to give you any excuse you want for that. But point is is that yeah, the good the reason why people a lot of the times people kill the other people is to feel good of playing better than someone else. As simple as that. It's a life we already talked about. It's just part of life, part of nature, like that. The survival of the fittest, right? The
Hmm.
point is that yeah, that feature. I mean, it's as I said, it's a great compromise, I guess, in that sense. So that people, even though this game doesn't have an option to play without people or whatever, but at least it have that where you if you don't want to kill people, okay, well, guess what, you're gonna they're gonna adjust you. They're gonna put they're gonna put you back to a preschool, yeah, basically.
Yeah. Um. Okay. Okay. For me, I would say that the PvP and the PvE, I understand what's going on. I understand how this game has become very famous because of both existing in the game. I do understand that. I get what's going on, but I'm more of a PvE player. I do not like playing with. I don't like playing PvP. I don't. That's why I don't play any of those games. Yeah, not Ghost Call of Duty, Battlefield, things like that. Yeah, I understand. And all the extraction shooters that you kept talking to me about, they all have the PvP first, right? Um, but this game has, for me, has the great potential of just being a PvE, shooting the arcs, taking out the enemies, everybody working together to take out a bigger cost, like the mother, the big boys that are gonna come now. And you basically can't really take it on your own. You need your squad. You're gonna need more squads to join in and help and take down all these big arcs that are coming now. And you work as a team. I think that this game looks like it's structured for that, for a PvE type of game. Yes, PvP does exist, and the developers did say that this game is really meant to be a game that you play PvE more than PvP. They put the PvP in there because obviously look how it worked. Everybody likes it, you know. I mean, at least the PvP players like it a lot. But they are also getting bored of it because I can see that they're starting to fade away and go to other games because they're kind of getting tired of just shooting and looting and doing the same thing over and over, where they will want to play more of a PvP type of game like a marathon that's coming up now, which is an extraction shooter, PvE, whatever, but mostly PvP because of the way that it's structured. Um, or this game, I think it's more of a PvE at where they added the PvP just to get the fame and the hype and the other players to come in here and play the game. Yeah. There's also rats, people that don't shoot anybody for a while, right? And then what they do is they get into a lobby where it's PvE, and then after a while they turn on the people and they take all their loot. These are rats. I don't know if you've done that. You've done that. Be honest.
Mm, what do you mean?
Like you play innocent for a couple of rounds, and you get into these PVE lobbies, and then you do a rat move and you kill somebody and take
No,
their loot.
that's I mean, that's the
That's what that's
if
what
you
that's what a rat is. That's what a rat is.
no,
That's
no,
what a
no,
rat is considered in this game.
no, no, no. If you do it intentionally, then yeah. But fucking to do
Yeah, they
that
do that
intentionally, that
intentionally.
no. Because
You
guess
you
what?
you
You can just start. You can just shot a person because because shit happens.
Yeah. Yeah, but you defend yourself. I don't have a problem defending myself. If I see that people start shooting at me, I'm going to defend myself. I will run away because if I have a lot of good stuff on me, I'll try to run away. If I don't have anything on me, fuck it. I just go and just start shooting at them. And most of the time, I always stash my stuff anyways. I always have like two or three safe pockets, so it's fine. Um, but overall, I think that yes, for me, I think that they should have all three options: PvE. I think they should have a toggle where if you want to just play PvE, you can. I think they should have that. And that's it. I just think that this game will be a lot better if you can't shoot other players and just focus on killing the arcs. I do think that the enemies, they need to increase the enemies, make it difficult so it can basically level the thing out, right? Where okay, you're not shooting other players, but you're gonna get a shitload of enemies in your rounds, in your runs, because that's what's gonna level things out. Instead of you shooting other players, you have to survive with all these enemies coming up to you. Even though there is a lot of them, and they're a pain in the ass too. But I think that that's what they should do: add more enemies, and then that'll level things out. And you won't say, "Oh, you're soft because you're only playing PVE." You can't say that because I'm like, yo, but I have like 1,000 enemies on me, where you just playing with other players, and that's what you like. I don't like that. I like this. They both piss me off a lot, but mostly I get pissed off at rats. Um, but other than that, the game is good. It's solid. I'm just a little bored of it right now. I like playing it with my friends now. I'm not gonna be getting on by myself anymore. I'm kind of over looking for blueprints. One YouTuber said, "Why you keep looking for blueprints that you're not ever gonna use?" And I was like, "That makes a lot of sense. Like, why would I do that? Like, you're never gonna use it. So it's like, why you keep looking for more?" But I just like sometimes I put something in my head where I'm like, I want to accomplish something. I want to get all the blueprints, and that's the reason that I was looking for it. I was trying to accomplish something, but then it's kind of take a lot of time from me because I do play other games and I do have like a backlog that I need to take care of. So because I want to experience all those games, I don't want to be stuck on one. And then I got a couple of games that are coming out this month, next month, that I'm gonna be super focused on. So I want to make sure that I keep it moving. But yes, this game is awesome. If you don't have it, $40. And sometimes it goes on sale. It was on sale for $30 on you got it for 30, right, V? On the winter sale thing. It was on sale.
Yeah.
So this is well worth its money. $40, bro. You can't go wrong. You have a couple of friends, play this. You have any other final thoughts, V?
No, great game, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
Very good game. Very hard for
Yep.
me to get V to play this game, and then he finally picked it up. Um, but yeah, this is one of the games that we play now, V. This and hopefully we go back to Fallout, play a little bit of that too. What do you think about Marathon? You gonna try it out? Or you gonna wait for the review, see what's up? Because that's probably like
Gu-
up your alley.
Guess what? The probably hype for well, the negative hype is probably died down at this point, and with this game coming out, everyone liked it. They surely would be interested to see, what's Marathon is about. Because I assume this is gonna be exactly the same thing, just first person.
Yeah,
And if they didn't rework their art style, so I mean, it's gonna look great too. If anything, it'd be. I wasn't reluctant to buying this game in the first place, so I'm probably not gonna buy the other one either, unless it's something
first
very
person shooter extraction type of deal. Your turn.
very very spectacular, and people just praise it the same way they praise this, so. Yeah, but I'm definitely curious to check it out
I do
in the
want to say
YouTube.
I do want to say one final thing. When it comes to this game, I think that Ubisoft, when it came to Ghost Recon Wildlands, they had the idea of what that game should have been. If you played Ghost Recon Breakpoint, you'll see that it has drones, it has basically like arcs and stuff like that. It has enemies, it has it all. If you experience that with this game, then you'll know what I'm talking about when it comes to PVE. And you can play with your friends, and you can shoot all these enemies that they had. They even had an island. They even had a couple of road maps. The Terminator came out. Um, they had a lot of good DLCs. The launch, the beginning of the launch wasn't good for them, but basically what I'm trying to say is like they kind of like, I think they took a lot of influence from Ghost Recon Breakpoint, for Arc Raiders. And Ubisoft had something here. They just kind of dropped the ball when it came to like keeping up
As
with it.
usual.
Yeah, keeping up. See the drones right here. They have drones. They have a lot of stuff, man, and they were good. They even have big enemies, bro, that you have to take down, and it was good, and I love this game. And I love Wildlands. This was a sequel to Wildlands, and they're about to announce the next Ghost Recon, which is probably gonna suck ass because they said it's gonna be first person. Um, but yeah, this game really had that vision that they could have, basically done what our creators is doing now. I just wanted to touch up on that. If anybody ever was interested in playing Ghost Recon, see the enemies. They had a lot of those enemies. If anybody wanted to pick up or interested in Ghost Recon, I would highly recommend this. This goes on sale for like $5, bro. So check it out. Arc Raiders. My final thoughts for Arc Raiders. I would say I give it a 8 out of 10. What do you give it, V?
Honestly, fucking 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Okay.
Yeah, and I didn't want to fucking buy this game, but that's the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I didn't. Yeah, because I knew this game is kind of gonna be addicting because the loop is there, I guess. But that's the thing. If you really think about it, there's nothing bad about this game, honestly.
No, no, it's not really like super major. No, not just that the PVE aspect for me only, and I'm not a lot of people that think that way. There's a lot of people think
Yeah,
like
but
you.
you're just a wuss, so
Yeah, yeah.
and
All
you
right,
see,
whatever. You think I'm a wuss? Fuck you. Whatever. Only
yeah.
because I like playing like that doesn't mean anything. But whatever.
No, it does. But don't worry, no, it's all good. But yeah, but if I really think about it, there is, what is a 10 out of 10 game? This
Yeah.
is this is this is about as 10 out of 10 as the game is looking. There's nothing bad. Everything is fun. And have a multiplayer. Maybe it doesn't have a campaign, but guess what? It doesn't have a campaign price to it. So half
Yeah,
of
yeah.
the game.
I've noticed that this game doesn't really need a campaign, and this is the first game that I kind of remember. This is the first game, my
Um,
first live service game, and I
that's
normally
the thing.
I'm
You're
normally
asking
of a
for it though.
fan. Yeah, I'm normally of a fan of campaign games, and then having multiplayer like back in the day, like Ghost Recon Breakpoint, which has a campaign, and then it has DLCs where it adds on more enemies and gives you missions and varieties to do things, and accomplish missions, and you get rewards for it where
But guess what? If you remove the players from there, that's what it's gonna be.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
basically what you asking is a campaign in this game. If you don't want to fight the people.
yeah. So
So
um
yeah.
I'm looking forward to. V gave it a 10, I gave it a 8. I'm looking forward to more DLC from this game, more roadmaps, everything that works, and we will probably keep continuing playing this game when we're bored and we got nothing else to play. But yeah, that's our final reviews. That's our final review for Arc Raiders. Yeah, likes, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, guys. Share the video. And this is RAF 204 with,
Right.
and we out of here.